Hey guys, it's Dr. Steven. Can you believe it's already week 6 in our Worldview class? As you know from my bio and some of those things, God's been gracious in our life, and I've had the privilege of doing a lot of things. I pastored for about 21 or 22 years. Then I went into mission work, still involved in the local church, of course. I've traveled 45 times to Africa, and my 46th trip will be this coming week, actually week 7 of our class. I will be over in Liberia, West Africa, and I hope to be able to greet you guys with a little video and say hi from there. It won't affect the class at all, don't worry about that. But one of the things I have not done well is this whole new world of online teaching, and particularly stuff with the portal and some of the digital issues where I'm a little bit challenged, I suppose. I'm learning, I'm working on it, but it's not my native language. As Forbes magazine once said, folks my age are digital immigrants, whereas younger people are digital natives. So again, my apologies that there's some disconnect between what you see on the portal in a few places and what we've required in the class, and that's because this is not an excuse, but it's an explanation. It's because though I made some changes on the syllabus, I didn't know how or forgot or wasn't able to do it in all of the areas of the portal. So I sent you out an2clearly delineating the assignments, and I'll send it out again, and I hope you guys have read that because it's going to be real simple. There are two reflection papers because there's 2 texts, the Palmer text and then the C.S. Lewis Mere Christianity text. A reflection paper is 3 to 5 pages long. 3 pages is fine. Just the first part talks about the book itself. The second part just takes 1 or at the most 2 things that really resonated with you and you interact with it a little bit. That's it. Those 2 are due by the end of the class. There's a weekly journal we're asking you to do, and I know somewhere on the portal it talked about another insight journal. Don't worry about that. Just 1 journal. The idea was 1 page a week, 1 double-spaced typed page, which is about 250 words, per week. Now, you could do it all at the end, but I really would have recommended you just kind of keep up with it, 1 page a week. And you're going to submit all those together, so a total of 7 pages at the end of the class, and it's credit, no credit, meaning if you do it, you're going to get full credit. I'm not grading the journal. I just want to know that you did the journal, okay? It's that simple. And it does provide us with something to grade for this class. The next thing is the final paper. I think I said 5 to 8 pages, double-spaced, at least 3 outside references, and you can pick any of the primary topics in the Palmer text, and those have to do with our weekly discussion questions as well. And you just introduce the topic, you present a position on it, and you interact with it and discuss it a little bit, and boom, you'll be done. And then the final exam is actually going to be an open book opportunity. You'll have a timed period. It'll probably be about a couple hours that you can go in. It's not going to be a long or difficult final exam, but you'll be able to go in with your notes or with your book and go through it, and it'll help you remember the things that you've read and you've skimmed and what have you. So that's it for the grades. We've got the discussion thread, we've got the 2 reflection papers, we've got the journal, and we got the final paper. So that'll give us enough grades to give you guys all just a great grade, which I know you're going to do because you've all just done such a wonderful job. And it's been my pleasure to have you guys in this class. This week, the video is actually me over in my office or my study downstairs here in my basement, where I'm giving a short little lecture on Christ and culture. It's about 7 minutes long. I want you to watch it because one of the questions in this week's discussion thread will directly relate to it, and I think it'll actually be a really helpful discussion. So God bless you guys. I look forward to seeing you in the discussion threads.